shoot down all your ships now. Radio, all your friends. The war is on again. Shoot down, shoot the lights out. Maybe they won't see us now. Undercover darkness reigns. They won't find us again. Shoot out, The mountain glaciers with your name. Scattering through the time I hold on, step down again. Pick it back up just to end. Hold on, step down again. Pick it back up, you'll never win. You'll never win.
Boat me, drift and float me, still our days are ancient voices echo through the music that we bring to you.
Oh yeah. I love that theme song so much. It is fantastic. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Noah in the morning here. It is roughly 10 a.m. And it's Mardi Gras. Woo! With me here, Skat Jones.
Yowza, yowza, yowza. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Skat Man and I are having a couple of mimosas here, hanging out, listening to some good music. Started the day there with a little Dark Eyes 55, followed by some Dolly's Ghost.
Followed by the most amazing theme song ever.
My compliments to Mr. Jean Ben, creator of that. I think he actually created that yesterday while I was doing the show. In a matter of mere moments, put that whole thing together.
Sometimes genius doesn't take that long. You know, it's when it's the most organic.
That's right. Good point. Good point.
It's like jazz.
It's it.
Free flowing.
Improvise.
Heroin.
Whatever happens, happens, man.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing today here on the Noah in the Morning Show. And can I say that it's your birthday on here?
It is my birthday.
It's your birthday. We're here doing the show. What?
Ow!
Championship!
Championship Day.
We are broadcasting live at All Western New York Radio. Thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. You can give us a call here in the All Western New York Radio studio at any time. Our phone number is 716-402-4218. Wait. There it is.
Oh, it's up. Skype alert.
You can Skype us, all WNY Radio. So, Scatman, how's it going, man? It's been
going.
too long.
It's going. It's been way too long. So long. Just been, traveling the countryside, solving people's problems with my fists, scotch, and a general knowledge and understanding of pre-calculus.
Right. Now, with your
No lie.
when you say your fists, I think you should unpack that more because it's not the traditional understanding of how you might use your fists in a combat way.
No, it's a purely sexual manner that I use the fists.
Yes.
And, you got to go in with, with no apprehension, no remorse.
No illusions.
No illusions. And really no fear. The most important thing is really no fear. Just going across this great land of ours, professing, about our beliefs, trying to get people onto the altwnyradio.com fisting train.
Where they should be. Right.
Where everyone should be.
Right.
Really.
I can't believe we've already come this far already.
So far. It's way too early to talk about fisting.
That's true, but it's all happening today.
It's all going down.
It's all going down. We're going to let's talk about reefer today.
I know a lot about that. I know so much about that. It's ridiculous.
All right, we're gonna get to your expert testimony here, Skat Man.
Expert.
But first of all, there's actually a marijuana commercial. It's going to air on major networks, the first of its kind, and I figured we need to play it, and then probably somehow copy it, and then play it over and over and over on allwesternnewyorkradio.com every day. It's actually pretty funny.
Yo, you want sushi? I got sushi. I got the best sushi. This area's dry, man. You know that. I know that. Ain't nobody selling but me. I got tuna. I got salmon. I got sweet shrimp. I got the finest sashimi this area has seen in years. You need me and I need you. Let's make this work. You buy some sashimi, I'll throw in some rice paper, man. Totally free. Gratis. I got everything. Even California rolls, baby.
You wouldn't buy your sushi from this guy. So why would you buy your marijuana from him? MarijuanaDoctors.com is the only service that connects patients with real doctors for medical marijuana recommendations. Simple, confidential, safe. Visit MarijuanaDoctors.com or call 1-866-996-9333. That's MarijuanaDoctors.com, 1-866-996-9333. Book your appointment today.
It's interesting in a couple of ways that the first real commercial for pot ever kind of parodies itself in a couple of different ways. For one thing, it's like the shady drug dealer who's selling the sushi out on the street.
Yeah.
But in another, it's good that it can have its first commercial be lighthearted and poke fun at itself a little bit, have a good sense of humor about it.
I'll tell you though, sometimes it takes my doctor longer to get back to me than my weed dealer. So I don't know if I want the doctors to really be regulating my pot. Because I'm still trying to get a prescription from my doctor, and it's been like 3 weeks, and he won't call me back.
Dude, I'm bleeding internally. I seriously need this.
It's everywhere, man. Come on, it's everywhere. I love it, though. That commercial that's outstanding. But you lose all of those stories. I mean, I have so many of these funny, just ridiculous stories of just deals gone either horribly wrong or horribly right. And I say deals, and that's terrible because it's not. It's not like it's not like a Scarface deal, but just little things.
All right, you've got to change names. We'll call this all a fiction, but give us the top 3. Ladies and gentlemen, everything that you're about to hear is fiction. None of this is real. None of it ever really happened.
None of
has
it
any resemblance
really
to anybody
happened.
real or who's ever lived or ever will live.
Oh, my Lord.
Can you give us a rough outline?
A rough outline. There was this one where we used to go to this guy, Leonsky. Was his alias. That was the name we gave him. But it's really not a far stretch from what his real name was. It was Leon, but he was a black guy, so it was funny to call him Leonsky.
Right.
And he always kind of talked like this. So one time I call him up, I'm like, yo, what up? And then my buddy Johnson turns to me and he's like, "You can't use the fucking Leon voice to Leon, man. He's gonna fucking get you." And he always had these like, he would always have the point like 6 bags. You know, he'd do the 3 for $2.5, but you were really only buying like 2.5. You know, like 0.25. Like he was not. He's like, "Yo, you know I got that 0.2s, got them fat bags." But we like got the weed from him one night, and he always had to go behind his house. And he was always coming from NU because he was a business major, and he got his business degree from NU, which was great, from the streets and from a prestigious collegiate institute. It's kind of like the Jay-Z of, well, just kind of like the Jay-Z.
He was an enterprising fellow.
He was an enterprising fellow.
He was out pursuing his entrepreneurial activities.
So we got the 3 bags, and then we like opened them up and looked at them. And then he called us immediately. He's like, "Yo, you know you can't be doing that shit in front of my house." We like felt like we got caught. We were like, no, we're sorry. We wanted to like go up to the door and bring him like a gift, like an "I'm sorry" card. Like, "I'm sorry for looking at your bag of weed in front of your house and causing all this."
The voice still smooth.
Oh, you know it. Oh yeah.
Never lost his temper, really.
He's like, "Yeah, I used to have." You remember those commercials for the "Call Hughesco at 691 home" today?
The worst commercials ever.
Yeah, and I'm the worst kind of person because that was my voicemail message for the longest time. This is back when people actually still left voicemail messages.
Okay.
You know, so people would have to listen to it, and he called me for some reason, and it was, you know, I felt great that, one, that a black guy called my cell phone. I felt really proud. And 2, that it was our drug dealer, Leonsky. I was like the happiest little white kid on the block that day. It was that, and then one day my buddy Vern called me his Ace Boone Coon. And I was like, I was, yes! Thank you, God! You know, like, I've accomplished something. I'm prouder than that of being Vern's Ace Boone Coon. Prouder of that than I am graduating from NU. That's how proud little white boy I am from Niagara Falls.
Well, so there's a new report out on NPR that says that the use of marijuana will actually damage the teenage brain as it's developing. The brain is larger at that point, and apparently it's pruning down some of the unused connections as it gets into adulthood and gets smaller, right? So they say if they look at grades of teenagers, chronic marijuana-using teens, they do have 1 grade point lower than their matched peers that don't smoke weed. Okay, so let's break this down. Skat Man, what do you think? Was your developing brain upset from marijuana use?
From marijuana use? You know what, to tell you the honest truth, as a high school student, I really didn't. I didn't use that much. I was a weekend guy. I was let's save it to the weekend, man. Not on school. Well, sometimes I'd smoke on school nights or non-school nights. Sometimes on Mondays, sometimes on Tuesdays, mostly on Wednesdays. Mm-hmm. Thursdays, you know, every day. Fridays all the time. Saturdays. No, actually, I take that back. I smoked all the time. I don't think it really had the worst effect on my brain. I did a lot better in college, and was I stoned through college? I'm still stoned from college, and I graduated in 2009.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of a hangover still too. Oh man, then you have kids and you don't sleep, and it's just you roll it over.
Oh man, that'd be terrible.
Yeah, pretty much be fucked up until I'm like 58. I'll wake up one day and be like, "Holy shit, I'm running for president."
The American people.
Skat Man.
I'll be a running mate. I'll run with
you. And me? Let's do this.
Let's do it.
We're going.
We can take over this place with our beards and our might.
We're going to outlaw money. That's number 1.
Oh, yeah.
That's number 1. Okay, just let that sink in for a second.
Yeah, we're outlawing money. And Titty Tuesdays. Ladies,
That's
titties
two.
out on Tuesdays.
That's number 2.
Number 2.
And what the hell's number 3?
Titty Tuesdays.
That's
Right
3.
back to it.
That's 3.
2 and 3. It's a simple system.
Perfect.
Really.
Yep.
Separation of church and state.
Mm-hmm.
We could bring
Total
back
freedom. Total freedom.
We could bring back the code of Bushido.
Warrior code.
Warrior code. Yes. Let's bring back the feudal system.
No, it won't be feudal. We won't have classes like that. It's just going to be a mob. It's just going to be mob anarchy.
No, I mean feuding. Like everyone will just be feuding.
Oh yeah. It's
Like
every
if you're
man
a
for himself.
family, go find another family to feud over. Hatfield v. McCoy. McCoy, as you know.
Yeah.
We're a feuding country.
Right.
America needs its enemies.
You know, how great would that be? Half the world, the rest of the world would think we've lost our minds. The other half of the world would want to come and be with us.
Exactly.
Or do the exact same thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. We're going. Wait, how old do you have to be to run for president?
30. I can run today. I put my ballot in.
Oh, we're in!
I'm in. Let's do it. I think you have to be. I think it's
2016.
in your 30s.
I thought it was 35.
Something like
Why did
that.
I say 35? I think it's 30 for the House of Representatives. Then it's like 32 for the
Fuck
Senate.
those guys.
I'm totally making this shit up.
I hope so. The Senate, there's way too many politicians. I'll go on record as saying that'll be number 3. Number 3 is there's no more, but there's just you and I running the whole motherfucker.
Systematic elimination of politicians everywhere.
All over.
Yeah, no, here's number 3. Political parties are illegal. Completely outlawed.
Oh, yeah.
No more political parties. It's every man for himself.
Exactly. It's the constituents. Get rid of those guys.
Yes.
Special interests.
Yeah,
We're getting rid of those.
Oh, yeah, the interests.
None of those. The only special interests are going to be if a slow person is interested in something. Like, we get special interests. Or if you're interested in special people.
This is good.
This is great. I love it. It's not that cold out. I can't believe it's still this goddamn cold.
Well, wait a second. It is cold. We actually tied a record low today.
Oh, man.
-3. Let's see. It dropped to -3 degrees at 3:44 a.m. today, tying a record low set in 1943.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I wanted that to be, if the record was set on my birthday. Like, my actual born day. That would be amazing.
High of 19 today. This has been a great winter, hasn't it?
It has been it's been a good winter. I think I've gotten to that point where I forgot that there are other seasons in this land of ours. I'm just like, it's always cold. And just cold. That's it. I'm lucky though, being a jollier gentleman. I got the extra layers to keep me warm.
Oh, that's why I beard up in the winter too. You got a carb load and beard up.
Just pasta.
That's right. Take your vitamin D.
Take vitamin D.
Don't take a multivitamin. That shit'll fuck you up.
That shit'll fuck you up. It'll control your brain.
Only take the one thing that'll be really hard to get, which is the vitamin D. I'm lactose intolerant. Otherwise, you can get that shit through milk.
Yeah.
Or I'm not advocating the use of milk. or milk.
Or milk.
Any
Why are
kind
my
of milk.
bones so brittle? I've been drinking all this milk.
It's dangerous. It's all dangerous.
Do you
We'll make milk illegal.
Do you love how people say milk?
Milk, yeah.
Milk. I used to say milk all the time.
I knew a guy growing up who always said milk, and he had no choice. We'd be like, say milk, milk,
milk, milk.
He'd be like, milk, 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 milk.
Stop saying it! Stop!
Milk.
Number 9.
Milk.
Number 9. Milk. It will drive you to insanity.
Number 9.
Milk.
Number 9.
Milk.
Number 9.
Milk. I didn't know there was anything wrong with it for the first 20 years of my life. I just thought it was milk. And then someone's like, milk, dick. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And then re-examined my whole life. And that's when I left the church. Someone asked me the other day, what are you giving up for Lent? And I'm like, I gave that shit up a long time ago.
Jesus?
Jesus? That Jesus guy? I'm like, are you serious? You still believe in all that? Haven't you seen Zeitgeist? Haven't you seen any of the 9/11 documentaries? Don't you watch conspiracy theories? Don't you know we're all from aliens?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our creative staff here at All Western New York Radio has been working very hard. The website has all been actually updated and redone as of today. I'm looking at it right now, and it's beautiful.
Majestic.
Dan Barber, special thanks to him. A lot of hard work on his part. And here we have the awards page, too. So the All Western New York Music Awards are now open, accepting nominations for 2014 awards. Thanks to Dan Barber and Greg Burt for all their work on this. This is going to be great.
What are some of the categories?
Let's see.
Best award show.
Oh, wow. Here we go. You can nominate someone for best lyrics in a song, best composition of a song, best rendition of a cover. There's best acoustic band, best solo project, best acoustic duo, best new band, best jam band, best punk band, best post-hardcore metalcore band, best hardcore
metal band,
best metal band, best rock band, best indie alternative band, best ska band, best pop rock band.
Are there ska bands still?
If there are any, they're gonna win.
Yeah.
Best
any ska band
pop,
out there.
Best electronic band, best hip hop, best country, best folk band, best jazz band, blues band, R&B band, instrumental band, classic rock cover band, modern cover band, best tribute act. Let's see, most passionate fans, best live show.
the fans deserve an award.
The fans get an award in here. This is All Western New York Radio, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
We'd like
great.
to keep everybody involved. Most original act, EP of the year, album of the year, and saddest to see go. That's an interesting new category. Then there's a whole slew of individual award nominations for DJ, composer, producer, studio, sound guy, promoter, press, merch.
Man, the award statue budget has to be outrageous.
It is. It's actually the #1 expense to All Western New York Radio is the awards
They had
budget.
to put a second mortgage out every year.
I know. These statues, we're talking tens of thousands of dollars, people. They're much more expensive than the Oscars, and we have 872 award categories.
You have to use a week of vacation for the award ceremony.
Right. You can also go in and nominate a bunch of businesses and other things here. You've got best venue, best open mic, best promotional company, best crew, best website. Best website. Got to talk to Greg about that one. Best record label, best record store, best place for merch, so on and so forth. Individual awards for everybody on individual instruments. So there's a lot of categories here. But, if you only want to go through and nominate one person for one thing, then you can just go through and do that too.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but all the categories are here, so you can nominate as many or as little people as you want. You just go to allwesternnewyorkradio.com/awards.
Awards.
There it is. Yeah, once we get the nominations in, then we'll start up the voting, and this is going to be great, man. We're going to have a great festival this year. And again, thanks to Greg Burt and Dan Barber. Just fantastic work there.
Oh, yeah. And, hopefully this year no one will get the clap. Like at last year's festival.
Wait, who got the clap?
Well, it was in the sex tent.
Oh, there's a sex tent.
Yes.
I missed the sex tent.
Yes, there was a sex tent. Well, it was really just a sheet.
It was more of a sheet with a pole in it.
And it was just
pole.
me giving myself the clap. That was basically it.
Skat Man making love to a toilet seat underneath a sheet in the corner.
Through a hole in his sheet.
Okay, that's why I missed the sex tent. We were all wondering what that moaning mound over there was.
So much moaning. So much crying.
So much crying. Oh,
the crying drones out the moaning.
Really beautiful crying, though.
Yeah. I'm called the Pavarotti of sadness.
That's pretty fucking sad.
I know, right?
All right, 10:32, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get into a little bit of music here. Noah in the morning with my best friend in the universe, Skat Man Jones, sitting on the couch over here. We could put you up on the Ustream, you know, and then we can get a camera on you, my man. Should we do that? We'll work on that. We're going to play some music.
We can work on that.
You know what? I'm going to show you.
Take off your shirt? Are we
you got to see the shirt I have on underneath.
That's what we're doing?
There it is. Is that viewable on the camera?
The tins?
Yes, the tins!
Tins!
That's what we're going to listen to today.
Nice.
The tins.
I love it.
Right?
I love it.
All right, this song is Shozo Hirono from Life's a Gas. Ooh. The tins.
still I do? Why still I do?
Noah in the morning, welcome back. I'm here with the Skat Man. There you are, Skat Man.
Yowza, yowza, yowza.
All right, that was the Tins. Shozo Hirono.
Band out of Niagara Falls, New York.
There we go. There the echo's gone now. I remember to turn off the monitors. We're still working out the bugs here, people. We're constantly working out bugs on allwnYradio.com.
Bug training.
Yes.
You know,
training bugs. Bug armies. We're creating bug armies to take over. It's part of our presidential bid, you see. Now that we've formulated our policy, which largely includes outlawing money, political parties, organized religion, and Titty Tuesdays.
Titty Tuesdays.
About Titty Tuesdays.
Yeah.
In addition to all of that, now we have to mobilize a bug army to support the cause, you know.
I just see little ants like marching, carrying these big signs, just your face.
You can't say ants marching. Dave Matthews will sue us.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Welcome to the show. It's Noah in the morning. It's somewhere around 10:38ish. It's negative 417 degrees Kelvin here in Buffalo, New York.
Oh, Kelvin.
Frosty and lovely Kelvin.
I'm a Calvinist. You know, it's all about predestination.
That's
really.
right. That's right.
What assholes the Calvinists were, right? Like, why would you be a part of a religion where you really only have like a 20% chance of getting into heaven, anyways? Like, well, I'm a Calvinist, but I know that I don't have predestination. You know, I come from poor family, so I'm not going to heaven. What the fuck are you still a Calvinist, buddy?
Dude, this is a morning show. We can't be talking about Calvinism.
What, Calvin and Hobbes?
That's better.
That's better. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for offending our Calvinist listeners out there.
No, it's okay. It's all part of our agenda. We're going to outlaw all the religion and all the Calvinists anyway.
We're even we're outlawing all agendas.
All agendas are outlawed.
Except for this one.
Except this one.
Except this one.
That's why it's number 3.
Yes.
Or whatever number that turned out to be. 6 to 8. It's somewhere in there. Wherever it is, that's the one.
Somewhere in there. If 6 was 9.
Right.
Left.
6 and 1/2 dozen of the other, my friend. The Tins we're listening to today. Put some Tins on here in the background.
Some Tins, man. Tins. And sextants.
Skat Man,
a lot of sextants.
Have you noticed that there's a ton of potholes this year? Way more potholes than in past years.
So many potholes.
It's a huge problem for Western New York. Everywhere I drive, it's insane. If you go up Eggert Road in Buffalo, you're probably going to lose a tire.
You will lose a tire.
Blow a strut or break an axle.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just that this winter's been so horrible with the freezing and thawing that there's really nothing they can do to keep up with it.
Except for outlawing roads.
Yeah. Apparently in Tonawanda, they just ripped up an entire road. Instead of trying to patch up, let's see, it's Parkhurst Boulevard.
Right.
They just ripped the whole thing up. They're going to repave it. Yep, fuck it. There's no way we can do it.
Don't go down this road. Fuck it.
It's actually pretty funny. The quote from the highway superintendent, William E. Swanson, he says, "This is a shot in the dark." Hey, great! That's fantastic. I'm glad you're doing that on a road people have to drive on it that their lives depend on. We're just going to give this a go. We're going to see what happens out here. If this don't work, we're going to put some spent uranium on there.
Hey, my cousin, you know, he needs some work, but he's drunk, so he's kind of fucking dumb in the head. But you know, he needs a job. You know, just do me a favor.
He's got a truck. You know what I mean?
He's got a truck.
If that don't work, we're going to put some Parmesan cheese on it.
He'll go get the coffee. I don't know.
You'll be surprised in the Parmesan cheese. Take this stuff right down to nothing. Fills in the hole, smells delicious as you drive over. Let's see. Cheektowaga Highway Superintendent Mark Wagner. He says, "We have a hot patch truck that's out every day. Our potholes aren't that bad yet." Dude, how can he say the potholes aren't that bad yet? And have you driven through Cheektowaga lately? Cheektowaga is absolutely horrible.
I couldn't even tell you where Cheektowaga is.
Yeah. Well, it's only like 5 minutes from here.
Is it?
Yeah. It's just right around the corner. Good neighbors there in Cheektowaga. But yeah, they've got horrible potholes everywhere.
Just holes in the pot.
That's right.
Holes in the pot.
From pot to potholes.
Pot to potholes. Yeah. Hey. Segway. That's good radio. Thematics.
Right. That's how we stay on topic here.
We have to. We have to stay on topic.
We gotta go. We're on the road and we've got to stay on it. Although we fall off the side every once in a while because there's fucking potholes everywhere.
Everywhere. I've almost gotten into so many head-on collisions because on Nash Road in Amherst, it's like Wheatfield. It goes from North Tonawanda to Sanborn, so I'm going through. I'm probably hitting Amherst for a little bit, but the road is so terrible that you really have to like cross the yellow line. You have to drive on the wrong side of the road most of the time just to avoid the fucking potholes, and then you hit 5 more. You avoid one, and you go into the other. Terrible.
I'll tell you, I was driving down in Chautauqua County on Route 60 a couple weeks ago, and there's a ton of snow out. It's like basically a blizzard on that road, and they've basically given up on plowing. Essentially, they've just stopped plowing. So there's 2 like ruts, you know, for tires, and in the ruts are these enormous potholes. You can't swerve out of them because if you do, you're going into the ditch or into the other lane to swerve into oncoming traffic. Right, so you have to stay in these ruts, the only place to drive, and just monstrous, huge, like couple of feet wide potholes that you go gong 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 every time. Yeah, it was absolutely
fuck your
terrible.
struts.
So they've given up in Chautauqua County, I think. They're not even trying anymore. They're just like, fuck it.
They're not. The women aren't shaving their legs. They're not doing Pilates.
That's right.
They just gave up.
They've lost hope.
They're not trimming.
They've lost
the bush
hope.
area.
This is insane.
You know, you can't lose hope like that.
No.
You still got to trim up down there. You know, because it'll keep your hopes up. You know, you always got to escape. Manscape.
Escape.
Escape within your manscape. Lose yourself in everything you do, but mostly shaving your downstairs area. Lose yourself in that.
That's true.
You know, it's words of wisdom.
I like to do that. Let's lose ourselves and stop shaving our legs.
Lose ourselves, stop shaving our legs. I would hate to shave my legs. That's got to be such a pain for the ladies.
Yeah, I don't even like to shave my face.
No, it's the worst. I do it once a week, pretty much. Like, I'll let it go till it's pretty bad, and then I'm like, okay, I'll shave now.
Well, my policy is to be mostly bearded for 3/4 of the year, and then just in the summer I'll shave. And when I do shave, then it's got to be every day.
Every single day.
Every single day. And it's such a pain in the ass, and I hate it. It essentially comes down to laziness more than anything else. It's not that I'm a naturalist or I want to have a beard. I'm just really lazy and don't want to take the extra time.
I thought you were going to say laserness. And I was like, you have lasers?
Honestly, it's my laser.
It's my laser.
Every time I shave, the laser comes out, and I don't want the laser to breathe.
I don't want the laser to breathe.
That statement was so bizarre. I'm not even sure where to go or what to do right now. That completely. We just hit a major pothole.
Yes. Oh, without a doubt. We have a flat tire now because of hitting said pothole.
All right. What are your thoughts on Jairus Byrd, my friend? Looks like he's going. Looks like he will leave the Buffalo Bills.
From what people that actually know what they're talking about have said around me, we offered him $2 million more than the other highest safety in the league, and he still didn't take it. We offered him what is it?
That'd have to be in the region.
$15 million over 3 years or something like that, or $10 million over 3 years.
Well, let's see. Here's the top salaries.
Oh, you
this
probably
year.
have.
Here's the top salaries this year. We got Troy Polamalu making an average of $9.8 million.
You should mispronounce their names.
Eric Bree. Eric Bree is number 2.
Eric.
And T-Roy Polamalu. T-Roy Polamalu.
T-Roy.
That's a good name.
I think that's Mr. Roboto.
He should call himself T-Roy.
T-Roy.
and Eric. That's pretty good too.
I have to have a son so that I can name him T-Roy. That's the name of the future. Like the future emperor of the universe will be called T-Roy. No doubt about that. Not escaping.
I absolutely agree. I couldn't agree more. It's not possible.
My dream was always to have twin sons, and then one has to be evil and one has to be good. And I want my one son to be the evil ruler of the universe, and then I want the good son to kill the evil one and lead the rebellion against them. And then I'll just be in the background watching all the drama and chaos happen.
And their names? T-Roy
and
Eric.
I think T-Roy is the good one. Eric Gadowski.
Yeah, now the Bills are going to lose Bird, and the starting free safety will be Aaron.
Aaron
Williams.
Aaron Williams.
Yeah.
Maxwell Gilliams.
What is it with the Bills, man?
Every month you get them, you got to pay them. Nobody really wants to.
Well, it's bad luck, too, because they seem to get players who are able to go on the open market and get far more money than they end up being worth in the long run. You know what I mean? Look at the Peerless Price situation.
With a name like Peerless Price, though, you got to pay him a lot of money.
Yeah, but he completely busted as a number 1 receiver. He was never a number 1 receiver. He was always a number 2. He was a great number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying Jairus Byrd is any kind of number 2. I think he's a great starting free safety. But what kind of money is he really looking for? If it's 8.34, 9.8, he's not T-Roy.
No one is T-Roy.
He's not T-Roy Polamalu.
T-Roy.
They're not going to pay him $10 million. Do you think they offered him $10 million? I don't know.
I think
Levitri, he's another perfect example of a guy who got way more money than he really was worth and the Bills could afford because of the position.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with Burt. He's going to get a ton of money, and he's going to go play for fucking Pettin in Cleveland, obviously.
Right.
They're going to throw a ton of money at him, and he's going to be the base of that defense.
How many things can you do with a brick? That's what they're going to ask him. Have you heard about that?
No.
Cleveland at the Combine, they would throw these just random questions.
Really?
To the players. They'd say, how many things can you do with a brick? How many ways can you use a paper clip? And
what?
Yeah, you have 60 seconds. How many ways can you use a paper clip? To see how their minds work thinking out of the box. But yeah, it was just ridiculous stuff. It's Cleveland. Cleveland, it's a great thing that Cleveland is around because it makes Buffalo less of a joke. Because there's always Cleveland.
At least they're more dysfunctional than we are right now.
Great town, though. Great town, honest people. It's really Buffalo too. Cleveland, the second coming of Buffalo. Rust Belt people. You know, not really all that attractive. You know, nice and homely. You can fuck anyone. Everyone's attainable. Everyone's reachable.
You know, Cleveland's actually a great city too. I've got to give them props.
Love it.
Actually went there on vacation once.
I did too.
They have great restaurants. They've got a
Great
fantastic art museum. Did you go to the art museum in Cleveland ever?
No.
The Cleveland Art Museum is spectacular. You wouldn't expect much, and I didn't expect much going to it. And it's free. And you go in, and it's actually a world-class, amazing collection of art from ancient times up through, the Renaissance and Baroque and every era covered. Just an amazing, amazing collection of art. I would recommend anyone to go there. I could have spent a couple days there easily. So Cleveland's a great city. And then there's the Rock Hall, too, and I never even went to that on vacation there.
I liked, we went there. The last day of our trip, we went for 420 last year.
I was boycotting.
420?
No, the Rock Hall.
Oh. See, bringing it back to the pot. Why were you?
I was boycotting until Peter Gabriel went in, bro.
Oh, I like it.
I want Peter Gabriel in there.
I like it.
Yep.
I like it. Respect.
It's got to be Peter Gabriel.
It was, I'll tell you, if you aren't, like, a very knowledgeable music fan, it's not really that special. It's a lot of, like, guitars from people. They had a Beatles exhibit, which is awesome. They ended up standing in this like one spot watching a 45-minute like Beatles video next to some lady, and made friends. And then she gave me a hand job. That's a lie, but that would have been great. Like, oh yeah,
dude, how was the Rock Hall? Got a hand job.
A hand job. It wasn't that bad. Well, I mean, it wasn't a blow job, but it was handy. You know, it got the job done, I guess. What's it? You learn a lot,
right?
You learn a good amount of stuff, and the there's one part where everyone that's been inducted signs the wall all the way around, and it's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you get to see the signatures of your heroes. Yeah. Lord and love.
You like that? Oh, yeah.
Listen down the nape of your neck.
This is Tony Glicchio. We played a little bit of this yesterday, I think, too. He's from out in the Hornell area. Hornell.
Like Cornell? Wait, like Hormel? Like the sausage?
No, Hornell. Hornell, New York.
Where's that?
It's out by, like, West Almond.
What?
You know where Alfred State is?
You know, like South Pecan?
You know where Alfred State University is?
I have no idea where.
Do you know where St. Bonaventure University is?
I have no idea where St. Bonaventure
Do you know where the Route 86 is?
I don't know what a route is.
Do you know what Buffalo, New York is?
No.
Do you know where you are right now?
Man, I am from the Falls. If you are from the Falls, you have no idea what goes on anywhere else in Western New York.
The potholes, isn't it?
It's the potholes. People from the Falls do not venture out anywhere. We go to Canada.
Mm.
It's weird like that. You know, we don't go to the South towns. We go to Canada.
Right. Well, down underneath, like south of where Niagara Falls lives.
Huh? They're south of Niagara Falls?
Yeah, there's roads that go places to the south, such as Jamestown, New York, which is down in the southern.
I know where Jamestown is.
And if you go, like directly east from there on the interstate that goes all the way out to like New York City.
Between the states.
Yes. No, not between the states. In New York State.
The interstate.
It's all yes.
or the inner.
It's an interstate because
in the state.
The other way it goes to Pennsylvania. That's why it's an
The
interstate.
outer.
But you're going the other
state.
direction, so you're going the other direction.
Okay.
You're going towards New York City, going east.
Yeah.
And if you go that way a few hours, you get to Bonaventure and then eventually Alfred State and then Hornell.
Do you think they ran out of names for towns?
Oh yeah, they most definitely did. Or some douche would be like, yeah, I'm just gonna name this town after my grandson. Here we go.
Hornell. Miami of Ohio. That's the worst. Shame on you, Miami of Ohio. Shame. For shame.
For shame.
For shame on you.
Yeah, Tony G.
But the Falls has terrible potholes.
Terrible potholes out there.
Horrible. You lived there.
I lived in the Falls for 3 years. Yeah, I remember the potholes were absolutely ridiculous. If you go on Buff Ave, I mean, just forget about it. They gave up on Buff Ave years ago.
Yeah.
It can't be fixed because it is paved literally with nuclear waste.
It literally, yeah.
So you can't repair it. You can't really rip it up.
Because it'll unleash the demons.
That's right. It'll unleash what is buried underneath, and you don't want to fucking know what's under there.
What the thing that is named that cannot be named?
Yeah, this is like the road of corpses in Russia. You know what I mean? Basically like a gulag.
It's kind of like the Temple of Doom and the second Death Star rolled into one.
Right.
The Doom Star. Woo!
All right.
Those mimosas get you feeling all loosey-goosey.
Yeah.
Now I know why the ladies like them so much.
That's true.
The ladies love mimosas. They love the smooth jazz, the funk. Ladies love the funk. And drum circles.
Drum circles, yep.
Those are on our agenda. To outlaw drum circles.
No more drum circles.
No more drum circles.
No more lone mustaches.
You
gotta have some other facial hair going. Or you're suspect.
You cannot get rid of the lone mustache.
We have to. Except for us. We'll all just have mustaches. It'll be illegal for everybody else.
Oh, and then the ladies will love the mustache. Like, it'll be the most attractive thing for a guy to have a mustache. If no one else could grow a mustache, and it would be the different, cool little thing, you would be the cat's meow, the cock of the walk.
Right.
The main mandingo. The midnight moonshine. It's not really moonshine though. The liquor companies, they have this booze in jars and they're like, oh, it's moonshine.
Yeah.
It's not grain alcohol.
No, not really. That one's pretty strong though, and it is disgusting. I ate one of those strawberries.
Oh. Oof. Oh.
Yeah. Terrible.
We had a couple moonshine shows back at the old Ark, the original Ark, out in LaSalle. Tice brought the moonshine. Oh my god. Ugh.
That was real moonshine though, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was the real Kentucky stuff. Not all moonshine is necessarily overproofed. Moonshine is just homemade liquor. Why not overproof it?
Right.
But you don't necessarily have to. Your moonshine connoisseurs.
All right, it's about time for the 11 a.m. album side, my friend.
Ooh.
What are you feeling today? Do you want some rock? Do you want jazz? Do you want reggae? Do you want polka?
I would love polka.
Let's do a Those Idiots album side.
Yes. Let's go.
Oh, this is great.
Perfect.
All right, Those Idiots. They're a band based in Buffalo, New York.
One of my favorites. Dingus Day coming up.
Right.
April 21st.
If you're out on Dingus Day, chances are you will run into these guys, hear their music somewhere. But we've got their CD here, too. This song's called Polka Freak. We're going to do an album side. And these guys, check it out.
Awesome.
And she'll never let your spirits down. Once you get her off the streets, she likes the boys in the band. She says that I'm her all-time favorite. When I make my move to her room, it's the right time. She's never hard to please. The girl is pretty wild now. The kind of girl you read about. This girl is pretty kinky. I think she's gonna eat ya. She's alright. She's alright. This girl is alright. Yeah, yeah. She's a polka freak. Polka freak. She's polka freaky. Polka freak. Polka freak. She's a very special girl. Kind of girl you want to from her head up to her toenails. Down to her feet. And she'll wait for me at backstage with her girlfriend. In a limousine. Chrome and black and shiny now. Nothing round to her, she says. You said the 14th I'll be waiting. When I get this, she's got incense, wine, and candles. It's such a freaky scene. The girl is pretty wild now. This kind of girl you're real about. This girl is pretty kinky. I think she'll hit my disco. She's alright. She's alright. The girl is alright. Yeah, yeah. She's a polka freak. Polka freak. She's polka freaky. She's a very kinky girl. The kind you don't take up to mama. And she'll never let your spirits down. Once you get her off the streets. Come on! She's alright! She's alright! The girl is alright! Yeah, yeah! I love to go wandering along the mountain track. And as I go, I love to bring beer in my knapsack. Hey! There's beer in my knapsack. I love to wander by the stream that dances in the sun. So joyously it calls to me, let's grab a quick cold one. Hey! Let's grab a quick cold one. wave my hat to all I meet, and they wave back to me. And they shout out so graciously as we share beer with thee. Hey! Bow-da-dee, bow-da-da, bow-ya-dee, bow-ya-da, bow-ya-dee, bow-ya-da, as we share beer with thee. High overhead the skylark's wings, they never rest at home. But just like me, they love to sing and drink beer while they roam. Hey! Bow-ya-dee, bow-ya-da, bow-ya-dee, bow-ya-da, bow-ya-dee, bow-ya-da, and drink beer while they roam.
There's nothing quite like a little polka in the morning. You know what I mean? A little polka will just treat you right, ladies and gentlemen.
It'll wake you up. It'll wake you up better than a cup of coffee, it will.
That's true.
It's very true. These guys are amazing.
Yeah.
I saw them at the Central Terminal on Dingus Day. Probably about 4 years ago now. Nigh on 4 years ago. Many moon ago.
Let's see. I'm going to go check out Those Idiots Facebook page, see if we can get some more information on how you can get their merch and things.
It's like 12 guys on a stool. No lie.
How do I not already like these guys? There we go.
Don't you love them? There should be a love button. Come on, Facebook. I want to commit.
Wait.
I want to love things.
Is this the wrong Those Idiots, though?
Them idiots?
We gotta look for Those Idiots polka band.
Them idiots. Polka band.
I think this is them.
They had
Yeah, you like them.
Fight for your right to polka.
Yes.
It was a great song.
We have that one. We do have that.
Every Dingus Day, I just get so drunk.
Let's go with Fight for Your Right to Polka.
Because Dingus Day is actually like Mardi Gras too. Fat Tuesday too.
You asked her mom, please, but she still says no. You missed 2 classes and no homework. But your teacher preaches school like you're some kind of jerk.
It is fantastic stuff. So they do a lot of takes of old classic rock songs and things like that.
Oh yeah,
in the polka version.
In the polka version, and then the Lady Gaga song "Poker Face." It's polka face. My polka face.
The band has about 18 different members.
So many.
Myron Deputat on guitar and vocals, Chris Hart on drums and vocals, Paul Sikierski on bass, Joe Mojo Mergler on guitar and accordion, Tim Roz on guitar
and accordion,
Silky J on the saxophone, Jeff
Ooh.
Rappold on the trumpet,
Ooh, Silky J.
Silky J, Matt Shorty Schroeder on the trumpet, Drew D-Bone Carco on the trombone, and Mike Eide on the clarinet. And you can find more about them at thoseidiots.com.
Those idiots. Backslash. Real life.
HTTPS.
HTTP. Dead journal.
Total
Live
freedom.
journal.
Total freedom.
Total freedom.
No more political parties.
No. Titty Tuesdays.
Titty Tuesday.
Titty Tuesday.
And it just so happens that today is Tuesday. And it's the Skat Man's birthday. And it's Mardi Gras.
So many things.
Merry Mardi Gras, good people of the universe.
Merry Mardi Gras.
Of course, check out the Art Voice Mardi Gras Parade. I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the 19th or 20th year that they've done this now. And
I think
it's
someone's
right,
going to be there, huh?
that's right. The parade goes from Kleinhans down into Allentown, and then you buy a $5 bracelet, and you can go into all these different venues. The bracelet is for charity. Everybody's got drink specials. There's going to be music everywhere, and I myself will be playing down at Nietzsche's at 6 o'clock from 6 to 7.
Woo!
It's going to be fantastic.
That's awesome. That's such a cool place. You know, now that we've lost Mohawk, at least there's still Nietzsche's.
Yeah, that's true. You got to have Nietzsche's.
You have to. You are
Okay, so let's see.
You are a talented musician, my friend.
Thank you,
You are
sir.
talented in many ways.
Here's how it works.
Tell me how it works.
This is the...
In your silky J
I
voice.
believe it's the 19th. I believe this is the 19th year.
Silky J.
And it works the same way every year. You go to a participating venue. You get $5 for the bracelet. The proceeds this year benefiting ECMC's immunodeficiency services. Ooh. It's hard to say that in this one.
Yes, Silky J is
It's the
not
largest-
about immunodeficiencies.
It's the largest comprehensive HIV/AIDS care center in Western New York. That bracelet buys you entrance, a laurel of beads at every other venue taking part. You enjoy live music, performances, drink specials, and other pleasures all night long. baby.
Wait, hold on. Other pleasure? What
It says
kind
other
of other
pleasures.
pleasure?
It says other pleasures. I don't know. I think it's best to leave that to the imagination, baby. You can find out more at mardigras.artvoice.com. They've got a map of the parade route. They've got a map of the venues and the scheduled entertainment. It's going to be a huge party down in Allentown. Of course you want to go to it.
Of course.
Mardi Gras.
It's my birthday.
Yeah, the parade starts at 5 p.m.
If you ask me, the whole thing is for me.
That's
It's not
true.
for this guy.
And
Prince of the Mardi Gras.
the parade is a drag queen parade. It's marshaled, as always, by Siobhan Davis. And all of the most famous and able and willing Buffalo drag queens who want to brave this freezing cold weather in the parade.
Oh, they will. Oh, they will.
It's going to be chilly out there.
You know what? Speaking of chili, I did that 24-hour challenge. Are you familiar with that?
No.
That video challenge that was sweeping the nation?
No, tell me about this.
It was for some guy in Canada who had some disease, and his buddies did a polar bear fundraiser because it's Canada.
Right.
So they got drunk and they ran into some frozen lake and all this, and they
Sure.
raised money for it. And then it caught on that there was a YouTube video. What do they call it when things go? They're real trendy. What is word?
What is word?
What is word? Viral. It got real viral.
It went viral.
Where what you do is you film yourself in your underwear
Okay.
jumping into snow and then getting out and chugging a beer, and then you nominate 3 other people.
Ooh.
And they have 24 hours to do it. And then they nominate 3 other people. So it's like a chain letter of sorts, I guess. And it basically, you get a cold. Because everyone has had a cold from it. I am just getting over it.
This sounds awful.
It was so much fun after like 6 tall boys. You know? I did mine on a public street, Main Street, USA. Don't know if you've ever been there. But they want to welcome you back. Main Street, USA. We should have more parades. We should have an all WNYradio.com parade.
Let's do it.
Just up and down the street.
We'll get arrested.
Yeah.
You know, when they do the UB parade at the beginning of the school year, they come right by my house. Like every time they do it, it scares the shit out of me. It's a very quiet street, you know.
So many
residential
Asians.
street. All of a sudden, there's like a marching band going by and like guys in tanks. You're like, what the fuck's going on? There's tanks. There's fucking like. There's fighter planes being towed.
majors.
There's like boats up on things and floats and like gigantic people and stilts and giants and midgets and all kinds of crazy assortment of clowns, mean clowns and nice clowns, scary clowns, Bozo the clown, all the clowns.
You freaking clown.
Bunch of clowns.
This guy, bow to leader.
Astronauts.
Leader is great. Astronauts. Yes, astronauts.
You have to put
Sandra
them on parade,
Bullock
the
and
astronauts.
George Clooney.
Yeah, Sandra Bullock comes through and you're just like, what? She goes to UB? Like, yep. They're studying her.
It's just Miss Congeniality 3.
Yes, they've got to figure out what's making her tick.
She's a robot.
Well, they're going to have the DNA implants soon that you can, you know, if it's like you want to be Sandra Bullock, they'll just implant a chip in you and like you'll
And then
grow
you're
into
Sandra
Sandra
Bullock.
Bullock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those will be scary times. Dark times.
Oh my lord. The dark time is falling on the Empire.
Yeah, the dark times are
The
coming.
rebellion.
It's true. It's all we have.
Winter is coming.
It's all we can do.
Winter is here. So much doing.
So cold.
So cold.
So cold.
To hold each other, really.
There's benzene in the air.
Benzene? That motherfucker owes me $12 bucks.
Benzene!
Benzene!
No, this is actually true. There's now toxic chemicals have been found in the soil of homes near Tonawanda Coke. There's benzene in the air at Tonawanda Coke. I mean, basically, if you live in Tonawanda or anywhere in Western New York, you're breathing some benzene and some other crazy shit.
I've heard about Love Canal. If you live around Love Canal, it's
Love
you're
Canal
welcome
used to
for
be
the
my neighbor.
cancer.
Yeah, I used to live just mere blocks from Love Canal, and it was actually a wonderful, nice neighborhood. And I used to ride my bike around Love Canal.
Nice glow about it.
Yeah, it's nice. You get a nice tan, year-round tan.
Like you're glowing, like you're radiating.
Yeah, it's interesting
energy.
if you think about it, because you assume that they sort of remediated it somehow or they cleaned it up, but they didn't. No. All the shit is still there. Okay, all that toxic waste that created all the problems in the 70s, it's all there. They never moved it. They never did anything with it. They just put another cap on top, and they're like, we think it's good now. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, he's my cousin. You know, he needs a job. Come on,
my cousin.
Put caps on things.
Come on. Joey and Mikey, they came over, they put a little new cap on, and now it's all good to go.
It's all good to go. Don't worry. Forget about it. Huh?
But there's toxic waste leaking into this person's basement. No. They say
it's not toxic waste.
It's not toxic waste. That's actually some natural water from the falls coming in there.
It's runoff.
Yeah, it's runoff water. Because of the force of the falls. It's so powerful.
Forget about it. Get out of here. Powerful.
Those idiots, we listen to their album side. That's from their album Rock and Roll All Night and Polka Every Day.
All day, every day.
Go to thoseidiots.com or find them on Facebook. Go and buy their things and do their stuff. And find them on Dingus Day, which is coming up.
Them. Oh, yeah.
When is Dingus Day? It's the day after Easter?
42 days away, I think. Because there's 40 days in the Christian Lent. So it's the day after Easter. Easter Monday.
Day after Easter.
So Easter is on the 20th of April, full 20, with the weeds. And Dingus Day is the 21st.
Here we go. The official website is dingusdaybuffalo.com. It's the official website of Dingus Day.
They jumped on that domain name real early.
They're like, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This year, let's look at it. Dingus Day 2014 is Monday, April 21st.
Told you.
Wait, does that mean Easter's on 4/20 this year?
I just said that.
You did?
Yeah.
When?
2 seconds ago. Play the tape back. Play the tape back.
Okay, fine. Where is it?
Yeah. Easter is on 4/20.
I've got to bring up
You can go everywhere on Dingus Day. The whole by the Central Terminal, they have a lot of stuff going on. We go to the Adam Mickiewicz Polish Library by the Central Terminal. They have a lot of stuff going on. We go to the...
It's not that much of a delay, is it?
No, it's not that much of a delay.
Sorry.
Go back. Show me the game tape. Show me the game tape.
All right, so in any event.
Yeah, okay.
420.
420. No, I don't blame you. You've got a lot of stuff you have to take care of. And I'm mostly rambling.
I can't be listening and paying attention all the time.
I know, my friend.
I can't be thinking and doing at the same time either.
You're doing so many things.
I can't walk and chew gum. I can't eat the pizza that's left on the table.
I would eat the pizza. If there was pizza left on... Is there pizza left on the table?
I can't find the yellow brick road.
Is there pizza on the table?
I don't know.
Birthday pizza? It's still not even noon yet. Holy Christ.
No, it's 11:22.
What a life.
Buffalo, New York.
What a life for the two of us, huh?
Yeah, what a life together we're going to have.
I know. I'd love it. It'd be great. Let's just start it. Me and you. I could stay on this couch.
So
stay up here.
Let's get some wide right blues going from Andrew Reimers, the CPX, in honor of the Bills losing Jarris Bird, which is inevitable.
This bird has flown.
The bird must fly, ladies and gentlemen. And we say goodbye.
I miss you.
B-Wyron. Can we call him B-Wyron?
No. B-Wyron.
J. Aris.
T-Roy.
You know what? Now that he's leaving, I feel more comfortable saying this. I'm still not really sure how to pronounce his name. Is it Jarius? Is it Juris? Is it Jarris?
Hey, Jers.
I still can't pronounce it.
Jarius. I think it's Jarius.
Anyone out there, if you know, 716-402-4218. Yeah. Call us, tell. Just call and leave a message that says Jarris or Jarius or whatever it really is. How do we find this out? What if we Google him?
Google name pronunciation.
I wonder if I could find it.
I bet you could. I think you could find it. If you try hard enough.
Might have to try hard.
Try hard.
Pronunciation.
We're both kind of real blue today, huh? Look at us.
Yeah, we're the Blue Boys today on Mardi Gras.
Blue Boys on Mardi Gras.
The Blue Boys on Mardi Gras.
Look at us.
Learn the proper way to say and pronounce the name Jarris Bird.
You still don't know how to do it.
Let's see, is this it? Oh,
the website
here we go.
Jairus Byard. Jairus Byard.
Again.
I think that was perfect.
Jairus Byard. Jairus Byard.
Jairus Bird.
Jairus Byard. Jairus Byard.
Jairus T-Roy.
Jairus Byard. Jairus Byard.
I think that needs to be a part of the theme song now. Jairus Bird.
I think we can at least use it until he leaves for Cleveland.
Jairus Byard. Jairus Byard.
Byard.
The second way is... why does the intonation change the second time?
The second one is definitely better.
Yeah.
Jairus Byard. Jairus Byard.
Jairus Byard. Okay, we've got it. Now we know how to pronounce it. Thank you, Googles. Clearing that up.
Oh, you mean Jairus Byard? Jairus Byard. Jairus. This is Steve Martin and Dan Aykroyd. Wild and crazy guys. This is how to say it in Belarus.
Yeah. This is the sound clip of the day now.
Jairus Byard. Jairus Byard.
If this was a regular morning show on the radio, it would just be that sound clip for like 45 minutes over and over again.
Gyrus fired.
Gyrus fired.
Oh, we say goodbye to Gyrus fired.
Gyrus fired.
Let's see. Is he officially gone yet? Or
He's going to work in the fjords. Gyrus fired.
okay, so he becomes a free agent next week. Interesting. Bills won't use the franchise tag, so yeah, he's gone. Why wouldn't you use the franchise tag if you were the Bills?
I don't know what the franchise tag even is.
Well, if you put a franchise tag on a player who otherwise would become an unrestricted free agent, you have to pay them a high salary. It's the average of the top 5 highest salaries in the league, right? But you also have exclusive rights on the player, and if they are to go somewhere else, another team would have to give you a first-round draft pick and some other compensation, too, in order to take the player. And then they'd have to sign him to a long-term contract as well. So it actually gives a team a ton of leverage in dealing with these unrestricted free agents. Now, last year, they used it on Gyrus fired.
Gyrus.
He held out of most of training camp, eventually signed at the last possible moment so he couldn't miss game time.
Who's this again?
Gyrus fired. Well, this is who we're talking about right now.
Gyrus fired. Gyrus fired.
So good. It's so good.
So great.
So he ended up showing up, and then he sort of nursed an injury, questionably. Came in, played 10 games, played great.
Yeah.
Dominated. Now this year, the Bills could use the franchise tag on him again. However, it would escalate the amount of money that they have to pay him, right?
Yeah.
It goes up a percentage. So it works out to be like $8 million or something like that.
Yeah.
But, again, he would hold out until the last possible moment, and the Bills don't want to risk potentially having him miss all of training camp and all of preseason if he's their defensive leader.
Yeah.
So for them, it's not worth it to try to try to do it because they've said clearly Eugene Parker, his agent, and
Gyrus fired. Gyrus fired.
have made it clear that he will hold out.
The second way is like you're flirting with Gyrus fired.
Gyrus.
Like, oh, I'm feeling randy. So randy.
So that is sad. I mean, he's a great player, but if they can't get it done, they can't get it done. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Playoffs, scoreboard, defensive-minded coach, Gyrus fired,
Gyrus fired,
off-season training camp,
Gyrus fired, Gyrus fired, Gyrus fired, Gyrus fired.
They told him that, as a child, they told him that he'd never get work as a voice-over artist. But he
showed
wrong.
everyone with his
everyone wrong. Sweeping and now the number one name, sweeping the nation.
Ryan fights Patrick.
What?
Fights Patrick.
Just in case you're wondering how to do Ryan Fitzpatrick, there you go.
Ryan fights Patrick. Ryan fights Patrick.
Ryan fights Patrick.
Who is this guy? How about CJ Spiller? Can we learn how to pronounce it?
CJ Spiller. CJ Spiller.
CJ Spiller. What website is this?
I have no idea. This is from firstpost.com.
How to pronounce?
How about Denoris Circe? That one's a little tough.
My lord.
Danorais CRK. Danorais CRK.
CRK. Danorais CRK.
How about Corey McIntyre?
Corey McIntyre. Corey McIntyre.
Brian Mormon.
Brian Morman.
Oh,
Brian
Morman.
That one was actually pretty
Morman.
close. I like CJ Spiller the best, I think.
CJ Spiller. CJ. Smiler.
CJ.
Tyler.
No, it's the CJ. CJ. I'm CJ. Spider.
Oh my good lord, that's unreal.
You have to post a link to that to every website ever.
I'm going to.
CJ Spider.
Jairus Byard. Jairus Byard.
And today's offensive lineup for the Buffalo Bills. Like during the game when they introduced themselves, if it was just that guy instead of them saying their names. CJ Spider. CJ. Oh, that's so fucking good.
Okay, this is up on the All Western New York Radio Facebook right now.
This is
the Andrew J. Reimers CPX. I think they go by just CPX now.
The country punk extravaganza.
Yeah, it used to be the Andrew J.
Fucking
Reimers
love
country punk
'em.
extravaganza. Now it's just CPX. But yeah, this CD is fantastic. These guys are great.
Outstanding. They played at Chris Fest, and then I saw them at a local wrestling event, Empire State Wrestling.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves wrestling.
Yeah, it's great.
We had him on Noah's Ark a while ago, and actually played some tunes, and he had his fiddler in there. They jammed out in the basement for a little bit, and they were talking wrestling with Joe and George, of course. Those guys love it. But just a fantastically talented group. He comes up with some great songs, and Andrew Reimers.
No, the songs are amazing.
Yeah.
Lyrics are great.
And they're a lot of fun. A lot of fun to listen to.
Oh, yeah. I very much appreciate the 2/4 country, give me it. Give me all of it.
Absolutely.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
If you're buying, I'm selling. Or wait, no. Yes, but if you're selling, I'm also buying.
Right.
From CJ.
Jairus Byard. Jairus Byard.
The rest of my life. The rest of my life.
Let's do some more Andrew J. Reimers here.
Yeah, please.
Let's see. This is from his album Wide Right Blues. We're going to check out the song Temporary Load. It's Noah in the morning. It's 11:30 roughly-ish.
Noah in the morning.
It's Tuesday. It's Mardi Gras. Skat Man, thank you so much for being here with me.
Oh, thank you for having me here.
Thank you to Andrew J. Reimers and the CPX for this great CD.
Yeah.
Let's check it out. This song's called Temporary Load.
The one who took your place, just filling the space between the lines. A harmony can hold a candle to yours and mine. And at this point I don't have a choice. You're out on the road. And he's here and willing to carry your temporary load. A suitcase is dragging me down lately. I'm starting to think it's my baggage holding me back. And though his silence is unappealing to me sometimes, he makes up for the one thing that you lack. And I've noticed his eyes don't have that certain light about them. Come to think of it, yours lost it too. What can I do? When you left, you took 1,000 smiles away from me. Does it bother The one who took your place just filled space between the lines. A harmony can hold a candle to yours and mine. And at this point I don't have a choice. You're out on the road, and he's here and willing to carry your temporary load. He holds down the roots, and he's got the boots, the basics. Every once in a while, he pulls a humble string of charm. He comes around, he calls me back, answers questions. When I turn my back on you, you never tried to pull my arm. The one who took your place just filling the space between the lines. A harmony can hold a candle to yours and mine. And at this point I don't have a choice. You're out on the road, and he's here and willing to carry your temporary load. He's here and willing to carry your temporary load.
Kung Food is so cool!
Hey George, let me tell you about this new place.
What place is that there, Noah?
Oh, it's got the most amazing food.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the name of this damn
It's
place?
called Kung Food.
You mean Kung Food?
Oh yeah, the place we went an hour ago.
Holy shit! You know, I was wondering what the fuck the place was called. Kung Food is so cool!
I got 3 things to say about Kung Food.
3?
Number 1, the food is good and cheap. Number 2, bubble tea. Okay,
Bubble tea.
Enough said.
Yes,
Number
baby.
3, George.
Hot chicks, man. Hot fucking chicks.
Chicks, man.
Chicks. Kung Food is so cool!
You just look for the delicious food and smell the delicious hotties.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh. Woo-wee! Kung Food is so cool!
Well, they gave him his order in Monroe, Virginia. They said, Steve, you're way behind time. Well, this is now 38, but it's old 97, yeah. Put her in the Spencer wrong time. So then he turned around and said to his big greasy fireman, he said, shovel on a little more coal. Oh, and when we cross that wide old mountain, yeah, watch your 97 roll. It's a mighty rough road from Lynchburg to Danville in a line on a 3-mile grade. And it was on that grade that he lost his air brake. Should have seen what.
Evening Star. Hey, come on down to the Evening Star. 8810 Niagara Falls Boulevard. For great music, live music, all the time. Thursday, you got Friday, you got Saturday. You come on down. 8810 Niagara Falls Boulevard, Niagara Falls, New York.
Hey, where else are you going to see young ladies shaking their asses live on the stage?
Asses everywhere, Billy, you know it. Come on down to the Evening Star. You check it out.
Evening Star.
Evening Star.
Evening Star.
Hey, that's right. You're in Niagara Falls. You're looking for some music. You come on down to the Evening Star on Niagara Falls Boulevard. Yeah, that's right. The 8810 Niagara Falls Boulevard, Niagara Falls, New York.
Those aren't just beer nuts in my pocket.
That's right, Billy. You can get whatever you need right there at the Evening Star. 8810 Niagara Falls Boulevard, Niagara Falls, New York. Yeah, come on down. Live music Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Evening Star.
8810 Niagara Falls Boulevard, Niagara Falls, New York. Evening Star. When I want to see some ass, I always go to Evening Star.
Evening Star.
It's that Evening Star. Hey, asses everywhere.
Oh, yes, the classic Evening Star.
But Billy, you know it.
You know it, Billy.
You know it.
Sorry to interrupt Andrew J. Reimers, of course, on that. That was a wreck of the old 97. Before that, temporary load. Technical issues here. We're working through them, Paul.
So many issues.
We'll get there, my friend.
Daddy issues.
Let's turn the camera back on. Come back to life here for the good people. Hello!
Coming out of the dark.
Yeah, baby.
Finally see this light now.
Mm-hmm.
Shining on me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Snow in the Morning, 11:43 a.m. here in Buffalo, New York. Beautiful, lovely, palatial Buffalo.
An all-America city.
And all-America's twice. 2 years. 2 separate times, man.
2 times.
Yeah, 2-time All-America city.
2 shots with the body.
You ever wonder what that means? All-America city? I don't know what that really means. Should I Google it?
I believe there's an All-America contest, right?
Okay.
Because it should be an All-American city.
Right. The All-America City Award is given by the National Civic League.
The National City Team.
They give it annually to 10 cities in the United... Wait!
Wait,
they give it 10 every year? Of course Buffalo's got it twice!
So everyone's going to get it.
No, Cleveland has won 5 times.
Fuck that!
That sucks.
We can do better,
Dude,
Buffalo.
Anchorage, Alaska. 4-time winner.
What? What? They're more Russian-Canadian than they are any... They're more moose than they are human.
Des Moines, Iowa. 5-time winner.
Oh.
That's right. That's right. Independence, Missouri. 3-time winner.
Oh, wait. How is Independence... How is a town called Independence not the America city? It should be America, Delaware.
It's the 4th largest city in the U.S. state of Missouri. Most of it lying within Jackson County, which is the county seat, although a small portion of the city lies in Clay County.
Very small.
Independence is a satellite city of Kansas City, Missouri, and a part of the Kansas City metropolitan area. In 2010, Independence had a total population of 116,830.
Population everywhere, Billy. You know it.
Independence is known as the Queen City of the Trails. Wait! You don't get to call yourself the Queen City of anything. That's our thing. Of course, we're the city that lost this guy.
Jairus fired.
Jairus fired.
According to their history, Independence is a terrible place.
According to their history. These are their numbers here, people.
Yeah, that's right. I'm working off their report.
Working off their report.
This is generally accepted fact. It's a terrible place. Harry S. Truman grew up there. Yeah, he was once judge of the court of Jackson County. How about that?
Just judging people all day.
William McCoy was the first mayor, so take that, Hatfields.
Take that, Hatfields. See, and again, returning to our original point.
That's right.
You know, revisiting old topics.
They have the Niagara. They don't have Niagara. Shit. They have the National Frontier Trails Museum. Sorry, I got a little angry on that. The Harry S. Truman Presidential Library and Museum. Ooh.
Ooh. Truman. True, man.
It's true, man. Do you think Truman would have ever been president if FDR hadn't had him as vice and then died? It's too heavy for the morning show.
Way too heavy.
Okay, let's talk about Crimea instead.
Crimean?
No, Crimea.
Crimea.
The Ukraine? Yeah.
Huh?
In the Ukraine?
I'm
the
sorry.
The Russians are invading. The Russians
are they?
The Russians are coming.
Oh my lord.
Forget it. Let's go back to this.
No!
I need it.
Lose it?
Jairus fired. Jairus.
Thank you,
fired.
big brother. So wait, what? The Russians are invading somewhere? Like they waited till after the Olympics?
Yes. Yeah.
Like the day after the Olympics, they're like, all right, fuck it.
Wait, you haven't heard of this? Yeah.
No, I don't pay attention to anything.
So there was a revolt in the Ukraine. The government was overthrown. It was a government sympathetic to Russia, and the people weren't happy. Probably, unhappy with the process there.
Like the sheep taxes or something. What goes on over there?
Ukraine is actually a fairly large country. Was a big piece of the former Soviet Empire, but now an independent republic.
Okay.
And the Russian Black Sea Fleet is still based in the south, in the Crimea.
Which is a body of water.
Right, in the Black Sea there, which links to eventually all the main bodies of water. So basically the Russians sent in the troops to take it over as soon as the thing happened. So now the Russian troops are there. It's a big crazy thing.
Jairus fired.
Awkward.
Jairus fired.
Jairus fired.
Oh, goodness.
That's fucking awesome. Not the,
the thing
Russia
about the invading, right?
Not the invading part, but the Jairus fired.
Jairus fired.
I didn't know you could still invade countries. That still goes on?
Putin, man, Iron Fist. Iron Fist.
Like, don't you... How do they find the time? I mean, there's so much to do. You gotta check your Facebook.
Yeah.
Go on Twitter. You gotta read the dirt sheets.
You gotta purge anyone who's disloyal.
Purging. And take care of the infidels.
Disloyalty has to be purged.
Disloyalty will be punished.
Yeah, it will be punished, purged, taken away. All of it.
It'll all be just a good old-fashioned purging.
Just a good old time.
Good old-timey purge.
Oh, good old-timey purge is just what we need.
On Mardi Gras? I can't believe he invaded on my birthday. What an asshole.
Well, no, this has been going on. This happened a few weeks ago.
To me, it just happened today.
Sorry to break the news to you, my friend.
Yeah. In this world, it's happening today.
Right. I get it. All right, we got some Andrew Reimer's CPX going on in the background.
The one in the background. Such a cute voice. That's a cute girl voice.
Yeah.
know?
Oh, great
She's
voice.
a cutie. Oh, yeah. I should probably ask her to marry me. Probably like, hey, let's go.
You should.
In our new feudal system.
Do you want to call her up now?
Call her up. Like,
hey,
hey,
here's an idea.
What's up?
We'll make political parties illegal, and anybody who's ever belonged to one will immediately be arrested. Only independents are left.
Only independents are left?
That's right.
I think I'm actually still an independent, to tell you the honest truth. But I don't vote, though. You know.
There'll be no more
Special
voting.
interest.
From now on, you'll vote in dead rabbits that you hang on a stake.
What's the rabbit count today?
There's not enough rabbits out there.
Jairus.
Lower taxes.
Jairus. T-Roy. Count the rabbits.
Jairus. Fired.
What's the rabbit count at? 4, sir.
Only 4 rabbits! The end is nigh.
Oh, yeah.
The end is nigh if we only have 4
Beware
rabbits.
the Ides of March. I think it's just going to turn into the lottery.
We need 16 more rabbits immediately.
We just need to start sacrificing for harvest.
Whatever it takes. We've got to maintain the mustache monopoly.
We do. Mustache is outlawed. Titty Tuesdays.
Titty Tuesday.
No political parties.
No more money.
No more money.
No more fighting the moon.
No more fighting the moon. Wait, what?
No,
we're losing the battle with the moon. The moon is escaping.
Yeah, it's time to
slowly
just
but surely. If you love something, set it free.
Just like this guy. If you love something, set it free.
Who's this?
Jairus Byard.
Jairus
Byard.
Oh man, he's so good. I want my voice box removed and replaced with his voice box, so I can just talk like that. And then I'd move to New York and live on Broadway. Oh my lord. Jairus.
Here's a tricky one.
Andrew Birakovsky.
What? Birakovsky.
Andrew Birakovsky. Andrew Birakovsky.
Andre Bukowski? Oh, what about hockey players? Does it have hockey players?
There's some brutal ones in here. There's all kinds of various international sports stars. These...
Marco Muili. Marco Muili.
What? Michael Minby.
Pretty right.
This would be like the perfect like call-in prize-winning contest.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to guess what name this actually is. Where we play for drinks of orange juice. Crush that bottle of champagne.
Jairus Byard.
We'll always go back to the classics.
Always go back to
always
that one.
go back. You know, it's like with facial hair. I always mix it up somehow, but I always go back to the chin strap, classic chin strap. You know, showing off the jawline, creating a jawline.
Until we go with our mustache monopoly.
Only when we have them. So they will no longer be mustaches, it'll just be Corey and Paul's facial hair. Using our real names. I'm breaking kayfabe.
I can't believe you just tore down that wall.
I just tore down the wall.
Oh my
I
God,
always tear
man.
down the wall. Tear down the wall.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
painful.
I'm sorry, Noah.
There's only one way that we can cleanse this. We can exorcise this demon.
Jairus Byard. Jairus.
Can you put names in there and it'll say them goofy like that?
No, I wish.
Oh,
How about Demetrius Bell? That's going to be a good one, right? Try this one.
Demetrius Beal. Demetrius Beal.
Beal.
Oh, it's fantastic. All right, we got some more tins going on
It's
here.
outstanding.
Hit and Miss, the song. From their album Life's a Gas, the Tins. Cool band, check them out.
Check them out, definitely. Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
The Tins.
Wow. I just went onto Facebook to look for the Tins so I could get some more information. And it pulled up a horse named Tinsel Jack who has 8,844 likes.
Tinsel Jack, running in the 5th.
I'm liking Tinsel Jack immediately, of course. Let's see. Ooh.
That you could get some Tinsel Jack junk mail though.
No, this is for. There's like a Tinsel Jack flyer on here. Tinsel Jack is famous. Wow. He's on tour. He's traveling the world.
What?
Imagine the things that Tinsel Jack does.
It's a horse. I'm a human, and I don't travel the world.
Yeah, he's up on flyers. There's pictures of him.
Propaganda.
They ride him in rodeos and like what? There's like 100,000,
Pictures
$500.
of him fixing the potholes in Cheektowaga. Bringing it back. Bringing it back. He's in the weed commercial.
He's in the Crimea in one of these flyers, killing Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, I hope so.
Stopping him.
Oh. They really should. How can Let's go over there and solve that problem. I think you and I could overtake the Russians. They're not that organized.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you saw how they fucked up the Olympics.
Well, that's true. They're like, fuck it. Let's invade somebody.
Fuck it. Let's invade.
Fuck it. Well, my friend, we've about reached the end of the show. It's nearly noon, and that means it's no longer the morning anymore, and we have to run away.
And now it's time. The end is here.
The end is here.
The time to something, our final curtain.
That is right, my friend.
It was excellent. It was good because I got a Wii.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me. This is a lot. This is great. It was so much fun. I cried a little bit.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Got a half stock.
It's a good cry, though.
You know?
Yeah.
Not like a full boner, but like it's flaccid to where if someone saw it, I'd be like, okay, it's good.
Right.
Like if you were to see my flaccid penis, I'd want it to look like it does right now. You know, it's not like hard, but it's like, wow, he's not even hard. Look at it. I don't know.
You know, yesterday I was playing some music and I was trying to do some soundproofing over here so it wouldn't sound kill the echo here in the new studio. And as I was up on the chair, I like fell over, knocked some cord out, like destroyed the broadcast, everything broke. I almost fell over and took this whole bookshelf out and killed myself. It was pretty impressive.
It's terrible.
Nothing like that happened today.
I'm
I
glad.
think that's a step in the right direction.
I'm glad.
Instead, you and I had mimosas, and that was fun.
Mimosas! Yeah. Thank you so much. Here's to 30. Woo.
Happy 30, my friend.
Thanks, buddy.
You've reached the decade of sadness.
Oh. Jairus fired.
Oh, that'll go perfect with this.
Jairus fired. Jairus fired. Jairus fired. Jairus fired.
Oh, the ecstasy is kicking in.
Jairus fired. Jairus fired.
All right, thank you so much for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being a part of the Noah in the Morning show. Thank you, Skat Man, for coming on. Thank you to all the great bands that we had to listen to today. A lot of fantastic music out there. And we'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m.
Sippin Skotch coming back.
Sippin Skotch will be back on the air here shortly.
March Me Madness.
Until then, good people of the universe, good luck. Have fun. And we'll see you tomorrow. Hey, let's watch the weed commercial again.
Yo, you want sushi? I got sushi. I got the best sushi. This area's dry, man. You know that. I know that. Ain't nobody selling but me. I got tuna. I got salmon. I got sweet shrimp. I got the finest sashimi this area has seen in years. You need me and I need you. Let's make this work. You buy some sashimi, I'll throw in some rice paper, man. Totally free. Gratis. I got everything. Even California rolls, baby.
You wouldn't buy your sushi from this guy, so why would you buy your marijuana from him? MarijuanaDoctors.com is the only service that connects patients with real doctors for medical marijuana recommendations. Simple, confidential, safe. Visit MarijuanaDoctors.com or call 1-866-996-9333. That's MarijuanaDoctors.com, 1-866-996-9333. Book your appointment today.
Jairus fired. Jairus fired.